Okay, now Pelican Bay is a supermax.
Yeah,
So this is essentially the worst of the worst.
correct. Especially during those years, it was a fairly new prison. It'd probably been open like maybe 5 or 6 years during that time. But everybody knew in the state of California that Pelican Bay was like the worst of the worst.
Right. And initially you're in the shoe,
Correct.
but you eventually go on the main line.
Correct.
So now you're on the main line at Pelican Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a totally different world?
Yeah, for sure. Because for me, number one, I'd been in the shoe for about 2.5 years, or the hole and the shoe for like 2.5 years. So just being around people again was an adjustment, right? And then also too, I know at Pelican Bay, I'm just surrounded by killers, and it's very, very serious. The politics up there are very, very serious. So yeah, you're definitely on your toes every single day.
Right. You said Pelican Bay had the most violence you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah,
There's
I
no fist fighting. Everyone's trying to kill somebody.
yeah. I mean, the very first time on the yard that I went to, believe it was a facility on the 4 yard. First day on the yard, I'm with the Norteños. There's probably about 20 to 30 of us on that yard, and some Sureño took out another Sureño, hit him in the neck, and this guy, the helicopter, they put the whole yard down, and so everyone's on the ground. This guy got hit in the neck. He's bleeding severely, and they have to get a helicopter to come land on the yard, airlift him to the hospital to save his life.
Like I've seen a lot of movies about this over the years. The one that impacted me the most was American Me.
Mm.
And you saw examples of that in that movie where like Sureños would hit each other
Right.
that weren't following orders. Was that happening a lot?
Yeah, and the Norteños too. It happened on both sides. I think with the Mexican gangs, they're a lot stricter, and if people don't fall in line or they do something wrong, you can get hit really easy. And I saw a lot of that Sureño on Sureño, or even Norteño on Norteño as well.
So were you given missions being a Norteño and being, because a lot of the Nuestra Familia shot callers were there at Pelican Bay, right?
Mm-hmm. So when I was in the shoe in Corcoran, I was sent on a couple of missions. That's why I was getting in so many fights. But once I got up to Pelican Bay, when we're in the shoe, it's a completely different environment. Now, from Corcoran, where everyone's warring, you go up to Pelican Bay, there's no war. The rules are different. The politics are different, where there's no green light on opposing races or factions. People are essentially doing their time there. But, if somebody gets a call from the back, from the shoe, to go do something on the main line, that happens all the time.
Okay. And by this time, were you a shot caller?
No. I was just like a Norteño foot soldier associate.
Well, the one thing that really impacted me the most from watching American Me, and it made me literally say I'm never going to go to prison, was the rape scene. Well, the multiple rape scenes, really, in that movie. Does that actually happen in the prisons that you were at?
No, I mean, I think this Hollywood crap is so fake. And there's no punks running around on the yard on level 4 yards. There's nobody like a gay group of people. That's non-existent. I mean, I think the stuff that happens on TV is completely fake. Now, don't get me wrong. Maybe on the level 1s and 2 yards, it's a little looser, and then some certain prisons, like very, very soft yards, there might be more gay or whatever going on. But where I was at, it wasn't like that.